Hello everyone, and welcome back to Renowned Explorers. I could sense my throat getting a little bit hoarse last time, so I went and got a drink. I was going to get some water, but we didn't have any water bottles already in the fridge, which is my bad. We have them, they're just on the floor in the package. I just got lazy and didn't put any in last time I emptied the fridge. So instead I have some milk. Now apparently, I learned this when I used to do theater, when I used to sing a lot. Milk is not good for your voice, actually. But it does feel very good on your throat when it is sore. So, sorry, voice teacher that I used to have. Ooh, what was her name? I actually forget. Miss Wu? I think? No. I don't actually remember. I should. I remember her daughter's name. But I don't remember her daughter's last name, which makes that hard. Oh well. Extra study when performing insight with a naturalist, which is unfortunate, we don't have one. Extra stuff from discoveries would be nice. The supplies would be good. And of course, we do want Origin Species 2 at some point. Let's start with the discovery whenever you find treasure. That's really nice. Then we'll grab those two. And we don't have quite enough for Origin Species 2, but we should be able to get enough by spending some insight. We do have quite a bit left. But before we spend our insight, we should consider buying a student for 200. Is that more important, or is getting a specialist more important? Getting a specialist may be more important. Let's take a look. Oh, we actually can't afford these specialists. They are expensive. The 1-2 status from study, however, is very strong. 1-2 gold from study is even better. And survivalist cooking? We don't have survivalist cooking. Ooh, I would love to get James Cook. We would need quite a bit of status for that, though, way more than I can get. Even if I spent my insight on this, I don't think I could get it. 20 to 30? I would need like 500? Yeah, there's no way. Alright, well that's awkward. Okay, we're gonna have to pass on that then. Let's check our first shop again. Archaeologist, Diplomat, Rogue, none of those are exciting. Survivalist, Spotting, or Camping. We do not have Spotting, and she cannot learn it. She can learn Camping, but Spotting would be good. Yeah, let's grab that. We have just enough. So that's instead of getting our student, but that's okay. And we want Spotting. Alright, good. Good. Now, let's take a look at our gold very quickly. There's our specialty books. We will keep those in mind. Would like to get some of those at some point. Diplomat, a naturalist. There's survivalist cooking, but it only works as long as you have 5 or more supplies, which is a little rough. Some rogue, some athlete, tenacious. Does have tenacious, so that's not a thing to consider. Let's go check out our first shop again. Anything here we're really interested in? Again, we want Archaeologist perks, and we want Survivalist and Athlete. There is the Trowel and Broom for Archaeologist Excavation. She does not have that, and cannot learn it. So the Trowel and Broom would be great. Also, adjacent opponents get minus 10 speech defense, which is really strong. Let's go ahead and grab that for Min Young. The rest of this stuff I can probably wait on. Wouldn't mind getting the Grappling Hook, Nimble, and Escape Artist, which we don't have either of. For Dolores, that would make her level 5 Quick Thinker, which is really cheap for that. 200 gold just to get level 5 in Quick Thinker is really good. But she's out of slots at the moment, so we'll have to wait until she levels up one more time before we grab that for her. But worth remembering to get the Grappling Hook for Dolores. So I'm going to make myself a little note to remember to do that. I have mixed success when it comes to my notes working, as I'm sure you've noticed. Now, it's going to be a while before we get Expert Athlete, 4 levels of Expert Athlete, because Dolores' next level, she can learn Stamina. That doesn't actually help, because she's already getting Stamina from the Machete. The Machete, however, is helping her, because all Terrifying abilities gain extra speech power, and she exclusively has Terrifying abilities. So, that's nice. Let's spend some insight. We have to anyway. Let's try to get enough, first of all, to get Origin of Species 2, and then we'll go from there. Is Min Young the best person to use? Yeah, it is. Okay, I thought so. Just making sure before I continue pumping insight into her. There you go, Min Young. Go to the library, learn some stuff. Libraries are great. And we'll grab the Origin of Species 2. Plus campaign and plus collect when spending insight on study is very nice. That will come in handy for the rest of our insight we have to spend. And one more after this. We'll put us at 5 out of 5, and we'll call that good for now. We actually have enough study now for one more paper. I'm probably going to get engineering. I just love the first perk of engineering. Gives you a tool right away, which is amazing. And I do like getting the treasure hunts for every treasure. The secret shop is great if you can get to it. And 3 supplies is just good. It's not as good as a history supplies, but those are harder to get to. Well, that share expert is pretty good. Yeah, that's very good. I should probably consider doing that. Extra insight's nice too. Yeah, history is good, but we're just not going to get enough campaign to make it worth it, probably. There is an argument for going psychology for the extra emotion. Again, same problem. We're not going to get enough campaign to make it worth it. Let's go engineering. Alright. A little bit extra points for being famous. Cool. And let's choose our next destination. Oh dear. Where to now? Molly Mist, or Indian Adventure, I should say, not Molly. Indian Adventure is good for a Devious crew. We do not have a diplomat. We do not have a rogue. We do not have an engineer. Yes, that makes that difficult. The Highland is good for a friendly crew. We don't have any of those anyway. And that kind of leaves Egypt. Good for archaeologist, athlete, survivalist, and rogue. We have all those except for rogue. We're not going to get a lot of nature challenges, and our supplies are going to be tested, but we do have the athlete to help us retain some of them. Let's go ahead and go there. And there's always the chance that the trader will show up that has that item we've been looking for this whole time. And we do have enough gold in our inventories to buy it if we do come across them. The Egyptian desert. Dolores is already complaining about being thirsty, Kiwi sighs, and checks the map you got from the International Society. There's the Temple of Ore. Another group of fine explorers. Be careful not to dry out in the desert. Visit an oasis to replenish your supplies. Thank you. Just off the bat, does not look like there are any traders at these oases. But we'll go try to check them out anyway and see. We do have a quick thinker. We could try for this wits challenge. You never know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, quick thinker is actually good for this. Dolores has a 90% chance to save Min Young from getting stuck in quicksand. But Kiwi, look at the awesome extra stuff that Kiwi gets. So you know what? I'm gonna take the 72% chance instead. Just being greedy for the extra rewards, and we did get them. Okay. Very nice. Oh, and some supplies, if we can make a diplomat or archaeologist challenge. Ooh, unfortunately it's diplomat, so we could give it a try? I mean, we'll just lose a supply anyway, right? We could use our tool here. It's probably a little early to be doing so. And let's go ahead and try it, why not? If we fail, we'll get it back, right? And we did get it. I don't know if that was worth using the tool or not. I guess we'll figure that out at some point. Nature challenge, definitely want to do that, and it has some supplies at it. A trained survivalist may be able to find solace and warmth, and Kiwi indeed can. Fantastic. We're back up to 11 out of 11 supplies, and we got some rewards. Kiwi feels like running. Without much thought, she bolts off into the wilderness. Darn it, Kiwi, stay in line. Kiwi understands the crew must stick together. Still, she really wanted to go for a little run. Min Young is just so darn slow and strict. Indeed. She has little legs. It takes her a long time, especially on the sand dunes. That would be hard. Oh, another nature challenge. It takes us out of the way of going to this oasis I was trying to get to. But we could go down to this one instead and just go up and then end. Yeah, let's go to the nature challenge. Ooh, 46%. That's actually not very good. We don't have that naturalist still. Makes our nature challenges a little bit worse than they would be otherwise. The only discovery you make is quicksand. Typical. Especially under Min Young. That makes her even slower, by the way. One of those boring days of sand, sand, and more sand. Suddenly some buried scorpions appear. Very nice. I mean, I say very nice. I probably wouldn't be saying that if they appeared under my feet in real life, but hey, in this game, scorpions are not hard to deal with, and I like getting the free fights. Excuse me there, had to sneeze. Okay, so they are very grouped up for some AoEs. It doesn't look very good, though, does it? What are these guys weak to? Anything? No, they're weak to nothing. All right, but they're also not strong against anything. They do have a lot of speech defense. Look at that. 50 speech defense. Wow. That does make it much, much harder. Typically, when I go to Egypt, I am doing a aggressive team. So I can see why I would be more of the opinion that these guys are easy to deal with. Yeah, let's go ahead and just take one out. We'll move. We'll move as we can. There's one down. Kiwi can now come in here and use her AoE, but it only hits 2, and it really doesn't do much damage. All right. Maybe we just back up and try to take out this guy. That'll leave 3 of them to deal with. We also haven't given Min Young time to have her AoE level up at all, which would make it a lot easier. Mindbender is a really unlucky extra quest to get on this particular encounter. With them having 50 speech defense, our chances of getting that are basically 0, even though we are a strong speech crew. Okay, it looks like they're spreading out their damage quite a bit. That's good. And what do we want to do now? Loudmouth would not be terrible. I think we'll do that. Over to Provocative, so we get some extra grit, which is nice. I'll go ahead and use Dolores' AoE as well, finish off that one Scorpion. Make sure this red one attacks one of his too. That does mean that Min Young is in a little bit of a bad spot. If she gets attacked by this Scorpion in front of her, she will probably go down, and she cannot take care of it on her own, which is a little upsetting. I could just try to run. Yeah, let's just risk running over here. See if maybe this will keep her out of harm's way. I don't know if it will or not. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. All right, awkward. And now Min Young's gonna go down as well. Wow, that hurt. Unfortunately, we have 2 resolve left, but yeah, not thrilled about that. Not by any means. I res Min Young first so that she can res Kiwi and get the defensive bonus. It doesn't mean Kiwi's in a little bit of a hard time, but she's got her extra grit, and hopefully that will come in handy. It didn't. It didn't a minute ago, but we're gonna hope. And I will use Enrage just for the extra grit. Having that is important. $79 grit on Kiwi right now. She should dodge at least something. If she even gets attacked, she might not. This is what I get for saying the Scorpions are easy. Remember that at the beginning of this fight when I was like, oh yeah, scorpions, they don't even count as a fight, they're easy. And then this happens to me. Not intelligent. Alright, that'll ensure the red scorpion attacks Dolores if they live through this turn. Looks like they might. It's gonna be... Nope, never mind. We got the leveled up AoE here. That's gonna do the job. That cost me 2 resolve. That's not good. Okay, let's run away from this area. I didn't like that at all. Oh, an epic encounter. Nice. A ravine. You might find something useful at the bottom. Kiwi can climb down it. And finds, yeah, some desert flowers? Sure. Let's do that. Let's go check out this epic encounter as well. A needle in the horizon. It's an obelisk. We'll study the hieroglyphs, yeah. Okay. You study the obelisk and very soon discover the location of an entrance under the sand. They also tell you that the tomb is the tomb of the pharaoh Seth Maribre. Oh, interesting. We'll get some collectibles. You know, some pottery. Okay, some more collectibles. And Min Young knows another way because she's a level 3 archaeologist. Cool. Min Young knows this kind of old tomb often has a way right through the middle. That's actually true. They found that when they were just looking through Egyptian pyramids, there was often you'd often find a corridor where you had a left or right entrance, and there would often be a secret door right in the middle that led straight into the treasure room. Very interesting. Soon the crew finds such a way in. You arrive at the tomb of the pharaoh. Very nice, but we find a scepter. Seth Maribre's scepter. 1 to 3 gold collect, or an extra collect number of scientists sees on the adventure wheel. We only have 1 scientist, so let's just take the 1 to 3 gold. And we're gonna try to run through the door before it closes on us. And we did make it. Nice. Okay, very easy epic encounter there. Just got a free treasure and moved on. Let's go see what's odd in this location. A vicious sandstorm. No one can see anyone else, but the crew tries to stick together. However, when the storm passes, Captain Kiwi is gone. Alright. Min Young urges the crew to elect a vice captain, even if it's only until Kiwi is found again. Let's make Min Young vice captain. Min Young is going to be what kind of leader? Ooh, I wish I had chosen... Actually, it wouldn't have mattered if I'd chosen Dolores, because Dolores already has Athlete Tenacious. So it wouldn't have made a difference. We could give her a level of Diplomat if we would like. But she doesn't have any of these, so what would we like her to have to specialize in secondarily? Diplomat, Engineer, or Rogue? Maybe Engineer. No, we're not going to go to Lost Island, so Engineer doesn't matter as much. I guess Diplomat. Yeah, we'll just do Diplomat. She at least can learn Diplomat skills. The head of security comes towards you. No snooping here. This is a private area. Normally, Kiwi would handle such issues, but now the crew has to do with Min Young. Alright, we're going to start a small encounter here. Not that Kiwi would have normally handled a diplomatic issue. She is a survivalist. Ooh, these guys have a lot of speech defense. No, they don't. They just have a lot of health. Never mind. Okay, well, we'll bring Dolores in here, get the taunt on them, so they attack her over Min Young. Stay away from our leader, our current leader, our replacement leader. We should be able to finish this off next turn pretty easily. They're being devious as well. Okay. Alright, there we go. Did not get inconvincible. Oh well. The head of security may look brawny, but seems to have a frail heart. She runs to the camp crying. Bah, Sir Poppings, these mean people will do anything to talk with you. Or head of security. You go to the executive of the excavation and make a joyful discovery. Kiwi's drinking tea with the executive. Kiwi encounters these nice people after the sandstorm and decided to follow them for a little while. Kiwi believed the crew would do just fine, and they would find each other in due time. And honestly, she probably enjoyed the vacation from Min Young. Oh, that's one of the people who said horrible things about my hair. Okay, we'll apologize. The crew jokes that if Kiwi were to turn into a voodoo pirate, Min Young would be the new captain. Probably true. Let's go check out the Oasis, shall we? Okay, and we'll pick some dates, definitely. Got some money, got some supplies, and we'll move along. And there is our campfire. Excellent. Let's go take a look. Min Young's storyline? No, jeez, we're being so unlucky with that. We wanted her storyline, like the first expedition if we could have grabbed it. And instead, we may never pick it up, and that's really frustrating. I think I'm going to take the Resolve. I rarely do this, but at this point, Ultimate Athlete has not gotten to the point where we want to use it yet. She's only level 3? Yeah. Yeah. So maybe we'll hold on to the study, but we're going to play the Resolve. Alright. That'll help us stay alive a little bit, hopefully. It's been a problem lately. I wouldn't mind going down to this Oasis. Let's see if we can get there. Nothing of interest? Oh, there's something special here, though. I do want to check that out. Oh, yes. Okay, a free perk. The crew's relaxing at night looking at the stars, then something happens. Min Young pops up and starts running toward the ruins of an obelisk close by. Min Young seems to know something. Aliens, I beg your pardon. Min Young begins a rant about how aliens visited ancient Egypt and the pyramids, and this obelisk got proof, and blah, blah, and blah. Min Young has gained Archaeologist Occult. Very nice, and that does give us another level of Expert Archaeologist. That's very good for us. Alright, let's keep going on our way down here. Nothing of interest. Ooh, we are close to running out of supplies if we go this way, but I think I'm going to anyway. Oh, another epic encounter. Wow, I'm glad I went this way. Yeah, we will go check that out for sure. Oh, Dolores can go on here, motivating the crew so we don't lose supplies. That's very nice. After navigating a particularly tenacious sandstorm, the crew finds something fantastic. The Red Pyramid of Nefuru. Let's go. But we encounter Cassandra Shafiq. Let's see if we can get around her minions. And actually, Dolores, with a level 3 Quick Thinker, can get around these mooks with a distraction. Dolores pretends to have found another entrance and tells the crew to hurry over. The henchmen fall for it and sprint towards Dolores, who in turn sprints back to the main entrance, and everyone gets inside. Alright. Cassandra has noticed you coming, and the path forward is blocked by a limestone plate. That's no problem for Dolores. She can smash through that with no issues. The Chamber of Hieroglyphs. Each switch represents a notable achievement of an Egyptian civilization. If you want to visit my tomb, pay respect by listing my achievements. Min Young is a great archaeologist and can do that easily. Min Young's knowledge of Nefuru is amazing. With great precision, Min Young presses all the right switches, conquest of Nubia and Libya, the construction of an impressive building, and a secret door opens. The crew tries to make haste to catch up with Cassandra and sees a closing door. We have 100% chance to make it through because we are awesome. You made it. Time to face Cassandra in the burial chamber of Nefuru. Very nice. I bet you want the Mask of Nefuru? Yes, we do. You're a disgraceful bunch, and we deserve it more than you, Snake Eyes. I see. I'll convince you of my cause in due time. We'll see. We'll see about that. Alright. Let's probably back up and take out these guys first. Get them out from behind us. I don't really want them back there. Man, I don't know why my throat is so sore all of a sudden. I don't recall having done a lot of talking today, but apparently my throat disagrees. Interesting. Because they are weak to, or they are resistant to enrage, Kiwi's AoE is actually worse than Dolores's at this location. I think I am going to do this because I would not mind getting rid of this elite henchman right away. Or mobster, or whatever they want to call him. It seems like it changes the names of them every time we fight him. We'll let Min Young take care of this guy back here. She should be fine on her own. For a turn. Maybe not for longer than that, but for a turn. She should be fine on her own. Ooh, that was good damage to Dolores. Min-Young may be fine, but Dolores apparently is not. Yeah, Min-Young's just fine, clearly. Alright. Dolores, not so much. Let's run away. Dolores cannot run very far, it turns out. Decent. Not great, but decent. But she will get the increase in her grit. So I think I am going to risk it, because Dolores is certainly going to go down if I don't do something. So, I guess we'll let Kiwi try to handle that. And we'll let Min-Young take care of this guy on her way out. And she should be able to catch up to Kiwi next turn, hopefully. As long as Kiwi gets a couple misses here, she'll be okay. There's one. There's two. And one hit. Not bad at all. If she'd taken the hit from Cassandra to begin with, she probably would have gone down. But because she managed to dodge that, we did pretty well. I could bring Dolores back in here, but she can't do that much. Alternatively, I could bring her in one space, bring Min-Young as far as she'll go, and Excite. Yeah. It's not very much healing, though, is it? We might as well. Dolores will still undoubtedly go down if she gets attacked, but Kiwi's going to go down anyway if she gets attacked, so there's, you know, only so much we can do. We will get the grit buff again. So she will be up to... Is it 59? Yeah, it is 59. So 40% chance, essentially, to get dodges. As long as she dodges this one, she'll be okay. Unfortunately, did not. Alright. That means we're going to lose 2, actually. If Kiwi had dodged that, we would have lost 0. But because she did not, we lose 2, and that's really, really unfortunate. I'm just going to take out this mobster. He's being annoying. We did have 2 spawn behind us as well, which is probably going to be an issue. Oh, wow. That nearly one-shot Min-Young. Oh, man, we're going to go down. Whew, that dodge. I don't know if we can succeed here. Even though Min-Young survived here, I don't know that we can... I don't know that we can survive. Her AoE could be used here to take out both of those. Both of her AoEs could, in fact. But if she does that, she can't res anyone. And that would mean that she just died to Cassandra. On the other hand, if we do res Dolores, Dolores cannot get over to Kiwi because Cassandra's in the way. So Min-Young would just die, and then Dolores would die. I think we're just gonna lose again. Is there any other way to play it? I don't think so. I don't see any better way to do this. Well, might as well res Dolores. We're definitely going to die if we don't. We probably will anyway, but I don't want to pin Cassandra there because I want to be able to get past her, which is kind of awkward. Healing Min-Young's not going to do anything. Yeah, we can't get to Kiwi. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, we have very few options at the moment. Oh, huh. Alright, Cassandra's just going to AoE us down. I should not have tried to be devious, clearly. Having that minus 30 speech defense by being devious against a friendly crew definitely hurt me, no question. But I was kind of relying on Kiwi's grit to get us through. And that did not happen. But still, poorly played on my part. Gotta get over this. I gotta get over this slump. Alright, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you next time in Renowned Explorers.